Welcome back to Tabletop Ready Miniatures, guys. Today we are going to be opening up these boxes. I'm going to do a quick product review type, what's inside video. So this is Flames of War. These are the two of the starter sets. You have Fury and you have Hit the Beach. I love the movie Fury. If those of you who haven't seen it. Super fun. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and open these up and just kind of show you what's inside. If you haven't seen our other video, then you don't know what's going on, but or what's inside. So real quick, an overview. So you have two different forces, Americans and Germans. So this Fury, it's a smaller starter set, and it has a Tiger tank and a Stug tank for the Germans. It has a Sherman tank, 75 millimeter tank, a Sherman 76 millimeter tank, and a M10 Hellcat for the Americans, plus rulebook, dice, yada yada yada. So that's what's inside. We're gonna open it up and pour it out. Take a look. Let's see. So this is all that comes inside. So you have a start here booklet. So this is showing you how to assemble your tanks. It gives you your first game, kind of what you're looking at, movement step, shooting step, kind of walks you through the basics. And then you get another mission, and this looks like this is like a legit mission. So here's how to play, and then here's your next mission. Go ahead and kill each other. You have a nice little quick start core rules for Flames of War. Nice little booklet with examples and pictures. Wow, that's actually very handy. Flip it over. Shooting infantry, assault, counterattack, opponent's last stand. So that's really nice. These are the unit cards. So they have these cards now for the game. So you can purchase them or you can just look in the rule book. And then here's the Flames of War rule book. I love this one. It gives you all the rules you could possibly need. Goes into everything. So that's fantastic. Then it looks like we've got some two-dimensional terrain, a building, some walls, a couple of houses, and then you got your tanks, and they're looks like they're color coded. So anyway, and they're all plastic. That's the biggest thing. Flames of War. When I started Flames of War, it was all pewter. The tanks were heavy. It was a pain in the butt to assemble. A lot of metal shavings everywhere when you were done. So the fact that they've pretty much gone all plastic is fantastic. I haven't seen what they're like with plastic, but I can only imagine they're better. And then you have Hit the Beach. Now, Hit the Beach is the main starter set. This is the kind of starter set you want to get in with your buddy. So if you want to start playing Flames of War, find a friend. It's just like Games Workshop. There's starter sets, any kind of core set. Star Wars Legion, where you have the Rebels and the Imperials, and you get a friend. You go halvesies. One of you gets the Germans, one of you gets the Americans, and you got a nice little company of forces. Now this comes with quite a bit of stuff. The Americans get the 2 Shermans for their company HQ. They're 75 millimeters. They have 3 76 millimeter Shermans as a tank platoon, 3 75 millimeter Sherman tanks as a tank platoon, and then for a support platoon they have a parachute rifle platoon. So the Germans have a Panzer Grenadier company with a Panzer Grenadier HQ. They have 2 Panzer Grenadier platoons, an anti-tank platoon with 2 7.5 centimeter AT guns, which are basically Panzer cannons on basically a tripod or whatever you want to call it. And then they have a tank platoon of 3 Panzers. So that's incredibly exciting. So the Germans have way more infantry. The U.S. have way more tanks, 8 tanks to 3, but we do have 2 AT guns, which are German AT guns are incredible. I'm not gonna lie, and they were in the war. In World War II, they were fantastic. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. You can kind of see the platoons here. You got your 2 different combat platoons. You've got your what are they called? The parachute rifle platoon. You got your tanks, right? 3, 3, 2. Your tanks, your AT. Anyway, so looks fantastic. We'll go ahead and pop the box top off. So here are all your miniatures. It's all plastic again. Like I said, when we started, you can see the infantry. When we started, these were all metal, and it was a pain in the butt. And then you had a flat base. Now they have them like indents, so you can place miniatures in it. Back in the day, you didn't, so we had to use like drywall putty, and you would glue the miniatures on, and then you'd take drywall putty and you'd kind of like smooth it up so that it was covered. And then you would flock and paint and all that jazz. So again, another rule book, Flames of War rule book. Probably just sell that unless my brother doesn't have one. Same thing, the core rules. This comes with instructions. Now that doesn't have missions. But does that? That seems. Well, it has the same stuff. So core, and then we have all the. Oh, cool formations. So has a lot of different cards. So that's what's in the box. We're going to go ahead and start slapping these together. Hopefully we can do some videos, just some quick how-to, not even how-to, but just nice little starter videos. We're going to play these starter missions and record it and send them up there so you guys can see how the game works. To help you decide if this is something you might be interested in. The price point now for Flames of War is so much cheaper now. And they just started coming out with Flames of War is getting back into late war. So they have these army deals that are ridiculous, guys. $100, and you get pretty much all the miniatures you could want for a late war army for Flames of War. I mean, ridiculous the value that you get for those things. So anyway, check it out. Shout out to Battlefront. We're not sponsored by them, but we hope to eventually carry Flames of War and historical games on our web store. Don't forget, guys, we are a painting and assembly studio. We do commissions, so if you're interested, you can visit us, or you can purchase miniatures from us. We do have Games Workshop, Star Wars Legion, and a Song of Ice and Fire. That's the tabletop miniatures lines that we are currently carrying. So if you're interested in some of that, you can go to our website, tabletopminiatures.com, pick yourself up some miniatures today. And like I said, if you're interested in having us paint and assemble them, we'd be more than happy to. So thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.